So now what we're going to demonstrate is the kind of application of an ankle brace. Now there are hundreds of different brands and styles and versions of braces, and so each one fits just a little bit differently. So you want to make sure that when you are practicing or you are applying a brace that you kind of look through the instructions and see actually how to do it, because some actually look very similar, and when in reality they're actually there's differences to them. Most of the braces start off looking like this. This is a pretty standard, we call it old school lace-up ankle brace. You can see the components of it when I show you the kind of the newer ones are extremely similar. They just added on to this very standard brace. This one's pretty simple to use. All you do is you put it on kind of like you would a sock, and then you would just tie it up and lace it up, and then that applies some nice secure fit. Now although with some recent advancements things have changed just a little bit, so majority of ones that you're going to use have some additional components to it. So this is a newer version. You can see there's these straps here, but ultimately the original shape is still the same as the standard lace-up brace. What you're going to do is you're going to put it on again like you would a shoe. Ideally you would go directly over their socks, because it can be uncomfortable if you have this underneath their socks. What you're going to do is you're going to start up and you're going to lace it up just like you would normally lace up a shoe. You don't want to have it too tight down here at the bottom, because that will make it kind of uncomfortable, but as you progress and move up the ankle, you want to get it tighter and tighter and tighter, so by the time you get to the top it's actually pretty snug and secure. But you don't want it to be too terribly tight down at the bottom, because that can actually be pretty uncomfortable for the athlete. So I'm going to snug it up here, tight, and just tie it like you would your shoes. Okay. Now at this point in time, this is the good position to kind of figure out if it's the right size. Now some ankle braces have a size chart that comes with it, but most don't. So you have to be able to look and see if you've made it the right size. A couple good things to be able to figure out is, once it's on, you can see does it look snug? Are there big huge gaps and holes? If when you pull it tight, the eyelets come close together and want to overlap each other. Are they spread out so much so that you can't actually put a bow in here? Those would be all things that would help you determine that it's not the appropriate size. From experience, I'm a 10.5 in men's, and so I wear a medium ankle brace. When I looked at his feet, I'm like, oh yeah, they're roughly my same size, so I started with a medium just to see how we would be. And in reality, this one looks like it fits actually pretty good, so I guessed right. But you can't always guess right, so you want to make sure that you're looking through, making sure that you're okay. So now what you're going to do is you got these two straps, okay, and the way that these straps work is they're very similar to the sixes, okay, and the fact that what you're going to do is you're going to bring this strap, and you're going to come, and it's kind of angled down, so it's going to cross underneath, okay, and this is going to lock and secure up that side. So now if I look here, I can see it's actually made that 6 shape. So it's very similar to that ankle taping that we did. So the other piece is going to come around on the other side, wrap around, come up here, and again I'm going to pull that nice and secure. Now you kind of have to make the decision which one you're going to do first. For me, if I'm thinking about a lateral ankle sprain, I always want to pull that ankle laterally first, okay? and then I use the other piece just to kind of stabilize. Okay. Some people might want to do it the exact other way, but it's kind of up to you on how you want to kind of approach it. You know, everybody's got kind of their different opinions on it. Now this particular piece, all this does is just holds the laces down, holds these sixes down, so that way it's nice and secure. Doesn't really do anything other than just kind of tidy everything up. It's kind of like lacing it up. Okay. Once it's on, ask the athlete, how does it feel? Does it feel too tight? Check for capillary refill, sensation, making sure they feel okay. They should be able to plantar flex and dorsal flex their foot. We don't want to restrict that motion, but the main motion that we want to restrict is that inversion knee version. So that way so I want to make sure that it's functional for them to be able to go out and play. All right. Now, again, there's different versions, there's different styles, they look similar, but I just wanted to quick demonstrate that there's other types. So we have, this version here is a DonJoy. This particular one is, it's called an active ankle. So it looks extremely similar. Still got that lace-up pattern to it. Still got the these eyelets. Make sure that you loosen it up enough to get it on him. Again, I grabbed the same size, so I grabbed a medium. So that's gonna, since the last one worked okay, this one should work fine too. There we go. Okay. So we're gonna again tighten this up. Again, not too tight down around the ankle. As we go up, get progressively tighter. Again, making sure that you're going over socks. This particular, these guys have this tongue here. Make sure that the tongue is on the right side. Some people put it on and they like have it go in the opposite direction. Okay. So here, this one is just a little bit different. The fact that instead of having the straps be up on the top, they're actually down around the heel. So the way that this is designed to come around the top here and loop back to this side. Okay. So as it comes around here, comes in it. Comes secure there. Again, so this is now creating, instead of sixes, it's creating more of a traditional figure eight. So again, very similar in design. Again, this strap here is just for hold everything down, just for looks. But yeah, so it's same type of brace, just straps are just slightly different, slightly modified. Manufacturers decide to go a different direction with how they do their external straps. Okay, again, how's it feel? Does it feel okay? Does it feel too tight? Check capillary refill, run around on it, make sure it feels comfortable.